5 strength exercises that are more effective sitting down. Here's a little-known strength training secret. Some exercises provide a lot more bang for your buck when performed seated rather than standing. Here are 5 ideas to get you started. Rows with cables. During a row, you want your shoulder blades to move toward each other to properly target your upper back muscles. When you do a cable row standing, you risk overarching the lower back, causing the spine to misalign and taking the focus away from the target muscles. Sitting down, on the other hand, keeps the spine in a more neutral position, allowing you to focus on the upper back. Bicep curls. Doing seated curls has 2 advantages. First, because holding a bar in this position is impossible, it forces you to use dumbbells, which means more isolation and more time spent under tension if you alternate arms. Second, it restricts any cheating tactics that people doing the lift standing can use. As you complete your reps, you may notice that a pair of 30-pound dumbbells feels heavier than an 80-pound bar. Overhead triceps extensions. For many lifters, standing at a cable rack with a staggered stance and a pair of ropes and awkwardly fumbling for positioning in the overhead triceps extension is a constant source of frustration. One of the most serious issues? You want your elbows as far above your head as possible to really engage the triceps, but many immobile lifters allow their elbows to fall forward while standing. As a result, the lift is haphazard and barely hits the triceps at all. Worse, increasing the load while in this position usually results in your body contorting to get through reps, which shifts the focus away from the triceps even more. Cable chest press or chest press. The key to excellent isolation in any chest movement is to have the shoulders in the proper position. Standing in a cable machine set up to do your presses, on the other hand, allows the shoulders too much freedom of movement while bearing load, which can lead to rotator cuff discomfort. You can now use the backrest to pin your shoulder blades together and back as you go through the lift when you sit at a chest press machine or set a bench between the chest press cables to sit on. You'll immediately notice an increase in pec stimulation and a decrease in shoulder stress. Overhead dumbbell press. When you sit down for this move, you'll notice a game changer. There's no way to sneak in help from your legs to get the weight overhead, which means you're relying entirely on shoulder strength and trunk muscle stability to bang out reps. As a result, the move feels very different from a standard dumbbell shoulder press. Thanks for watching. Watch my other videos by clicking here.